What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Override Podcast, a video game podcast that does not care about your save files.
Or anything else.
I'm TV's Gage Edwards, and when I'm not being stuck in the Midwest at negative 23-degree weather, I'm here doing this podcast.
Have you ever been stuck in the Midwest with negative 23-degree weather?
Almost. Would you like to hear my trip?
Oh, that's right. You were
home?
out in Missouri this weekend.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
guess what? It was negative 23 degrees.
I forgot about that.
I was like, what the fuck happened to this side of the country? What's
usually
going
warmer
on?
over
I was
here.
like, it's 45 degrees in my place, and that's still too cold. It's negative. It's not even a positive number here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was cold.
I'll take 0 at this point.
No shit. Every day was like that. It just got colder and colder. And I was like, oh, cool. It's the coldest it's ever been since like 1980. The week I decided to visit Kansas City. Thanks, Midwest.
That makes me so happy.
Well, there's a whole plane ride story that I almost didn't get home that I can get into in a bit.
I'm guessing because planes were like not starting and engines weren't firing and shit like that.
I'll go ahead and tell it. The other voice you hear, though, is that he's the best worst gamer in all of video games.
That's me.
That's not.
9.
I got up Monday morning to go to the airport. Right?
Yeah. Which is that when you were originally supposed to fly out
Yep.
Monday morning? Okay.
Yep. I had to go to the airport at 5 o'clock because my girlfriend, she works at a hospital, a VA hospital, so she has to be at work super early also
Like
to
dumb
check on
early.
patients. Yes.
Yeah.
So she was like, I have to be at work at 5:30, especially on Monday. So cool. Just made it to the airport at 5. My flight's at 8. No problem. Get up, get changed, everything, make sure everything's packed up, ready to go. Sit on the couch, wait for her to get ready. Check my emails. I have an email from United, which I flew on. And they're like,
that's your mistake number 1 is flying United Airlines.
they've been good.
we know this.
The last 3 times I've flown, they've been good. This time, they showed up.
They showed up.
They decided to unite it. I got an email from them that said, hey, we got your request. No problem. We've canceled your flights.
What?
And I was like, I didn't request to cancel my flights.
Why would you request to cancel your flight?
Here's what happened. The night before,
The real Gage Edwards?
I got a different, the other Gage Edwards decided to fly to D.C. I got an email from them that said, hey, we're expecting a lot of snow in Chicago where you're flying to for your layover. You're probably going to get stuck there. You can call us now, and we can try and figure out somewhere else for you to go first and then go to D.C. I said, okay, let me try.
Yeah, like fly to Newark or
Yeah,
something.
no problem. I called. I said, hey, do you have any other connecting flights so I don't get stuck in Chicago? She was like, let me check. Everything's canceled to Houston because that place is destroyed.
That place doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, this was before it got really bad. Now it's way worse than it was. And then everything to Denver is overbooked because they don't want to fly to Chicago. I said, cool. So am I flying to Chicago? She was like, yeah, just keep your flight. You might get there. Worst case scenario,
You might get
stuck there. I said, awesome, cool, no problem. I'll keep my flight. She said, okay, have a nice day. I said, you too. Boom. Went to bed early, like 8 o'clock because I had to be up dumb early.
Dumb early, yeah.
The email I got came through at 9:45.
An hour, 45 minutes after you had the phone
She canceled my flight. An hour and 45 minutes later. Why did you cancel my flight? So I got on the phone with somebody, dumb early in the morning. I said, what? Hey, can you check my confirmation number? I still have my boarding passes on my phone. Do I have flights? She's like, yes, check. Boom. What's your last name? This. What's your birthday? This. Okay, everything's confirmed. Yeah, nothing's here. And I was like, okay, cool. It's not canceled. Everything's fine. She goes, no, you don't have a flight. I was like, I better. I'm on my way to the airport. I better have a flight. She was like, yeah, it looks like someone canceled your flight. I was like, yeah. I wish they
not
wouldn't
supposed to
have,
happen.
because I have to go somewhere, and I've heard through a person everything else is booked up. Can we get me to Chicago or get me to DC now, please? She said, let me check. She goes away. I'm like 2 minutes from the airport. My girlfriend's like, I had to drop you off. I have to go to work. I was like, I know. I'm not sure I have a flight yet, though. So I might just hang out with these people outside this negative 20-degree weather.
Yeah, which would not be cool.
Lady comes back on the phone. Hey, good news. We're going to get you home. Maybe. because of the weather. She didn't want to guarantee me anything because of the snow. So she goes, I got you on your original flights. You're 8 o'clock to Chicago. You're 11 o'clock to D.C. Now, with the weather, we don't know when those are going to actually take off. So
It might be 10 o'clock and it might be 2 o'clock.
But we do have you on those flights. The catch is, I was like, here we fucking go. Where am I on the standby list for this? She goes, the only way we can get you on the flights is if we upgrade you to first class. And I was like, on both flights, I'm flying to Chicago first class and Chicago to D.C. first class. She goes, yeah. I was like, cool. Thank you. Goodbye. Boom. It was done. So I got on the flights in first class. I was like, I've never had first class before.
I've never had first class before.
Yeah. And we used to fly a lot more. I fly all the time still. And I'm like, my girlfriend flies never. She gets upgraded to first class all the time. Don't know why. I fly all the time.
All the time.
Never get first class.
Yeah.
It took United canceling 2 flights from me
to get first class. Yeah.
Like, they had to make up for it. Like, here you go. Here's your $90 upgrade charge.
Jesus.
I didn't have to pay for it, luckily.
Right.
The second flight, and this is just a little fun antidote. I didn't have anyone next to me in the first row of first class. It was cool. I was just by myself. I was checking the seat.
Stretch out.
Because I kept checking the seat.
Put
I
your
was like,
bag in
I'm
the
going to sit there.
chair.
I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sit there. Up front. Woo-wee. First dibs on a drink. Curtain. Own bathroom. The amenities of first class. Second flight comes around. I get in. Second guy comes in. He sits down next to me. I was like, oh, okay. Someone must have taken the seat.
Right.
Everyone's flying all over the place. Get away from the snow. Chicago's leaving on time. We're cool. I hear him talking to the stewardess about catching this flight late.
Yeah.
He was like, the only way I could get on this flight, there was 2 seats left on this flight. This first class seat and some seat back in the 18. My friend's back there in row 18. I was like, that was my seat because I was in row 18. So I was about to lean over the guy. I was like, you're fucking lucky they canceled my flight. Otherwise, that friend would not be back there.
He wouldn't be on this plane at all.
You wouldn't be going anywhere.
I hate airlines.
That is so stupid.
Like, why can't they just count the number of seats and issue that many tickets rather than like overbooking every single flight?
On my second flight from Chicago to DC, there was 14 people on standby. I'm like, do they have any hope to get on this plane?
No.
Like, what the fuck?
They never do.
Why would you even sell
every
that?
airline does this. I don't get it.
Because they're like, here, just give us your money and we'll figure it out later.
We'll find a way to get you there at some point in the week. It's not even the same day most of the time. It's like, because I have spent
time and standby.
14 hours in standby.
Just waiting, just watching planes go
just
by.
Waiting.
Like, I wish I could be on one of those.
Just hopping from one gate to the next. Like, oh, that flight's taking off for DC this time? Okay. Go halfway across the airport and wait 6 hours. Like, fuck you.
It should be first come, first serve that plane. I'm here first. Let me on the plane.
It should be. Like, you should have to buy your ticket at the gate, and it should be first come, first serve. Okay, we're booked.
I'm walking down there. Yeah, we shut it off. Or let's sell 10 more tickets and hope.
And they and what they should do is so we're going to revolutionize the airport industry. This gate only flies to this terminal.
It's too easy. It makes no sense.
But that's the whole point. We're supposed to make it easier. We're supposed to make it a hassle-free experience.
But I feel like places make more money when things are broken.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. My company broken as fuck, making buku dollars last year.
All right. That's like, I was listening to someone talk because all the stuff going on in Texas right now about the California wildfires and how it's comparable. Someone was saying like, listen, it would cost the companies that work out there and all of these like power lines and tree companies and all that stuff this much money to fix stuff so like wildfires wouldn't be that bad. But it only costs them this much to fix it every single year.
Yeah.
Just to clean up what the wildfires do.
Yeah.
When they can just spend a little bit more and fix it forever, they decide, no, we're going to spend a lot of money every year.
And maybe if a hurricane comes through and knocks something down, then they got to fix it again.
Yeah.
But how many times have you heard of a hurricane in California?
Never.
Earthquakes and fires.
Maybe in a rock movie.
And there hasn't been a really bad earthquake in California in 30 years.
I don't know.
Since like the 80s. Anyway, that's our spiel.
This is a video game show.
Are we sure about that?
The Overwrite, well, we've been gone, so we had personal lives to talk about. The Overwrite podcast, a video game podcast available. Twitch.tv/birdcage_gaming, where we do the show live, where you can chat with us about the things happening in the video game world, specifically today, Nintendo and spoiled gamer babies.
Spoiled gamer babies. Well, it did say spoiled dumb gamer babies,
just
but
didn't fit on
didn't fit on our tagline, so we made some edits.
If you're not into the live show thing, no problem. Podcast people, you know where you are. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, everywhere you can find podcasts. I get emails every day where it's like, hey, your podcast's available on VitRub or something stupid along those lines.
GitHub?
No, like they're just like, here's a fucking random syllable and consonant. Boom. That's our podcast.
Here's 7 letters.
Yeah, like,
Put
awesome.
them together and make a word.
It's like a word jumble of podcast portals. I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks.
Sure.
I'm on your thing. Awesome. No problem. Cool. Today we're talking about, of course, the always and usual first thing we start the show with, other than playing stories, is what you playing. And then we're going to jump into the Nintendo Direct news, which is a good bit. 50 minutes
there's
stuff
a
to
hefty
cover.
amount of stuff there.
Live people, we're going to be watching some of the trailers back in real time. And then we're going to talk about how the internet sucks.
Oh, the internet's terrible.
And they're dumb gamer babies. Spoiled dumb
Fair
gamer
enough.
babies. 9, I'll throw it to you. What you been playing?
Nothing. Ain't played shit since last week.
All right, good talk.
Literally the last thing I played was Wind Waker on stream last Monday.
Yeah.
And then I had to start getting ready for my weekend trip with the family, and I just never got a chance to play anything else. So That's where I'm at.
That's where you are.
I really want to play Cyberpunk now that it's a little more stable on PS4.
Every day, a little bit. Like they put another piece
They
in
had
there.
another patch come out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 1.16 patch or whatever. I don't remember. I've lost count.
Done with that
But
game.
I want to get back into that game and then finish that. And then I need to finish a couple other things. But I think Cyberpunk's going to be my next start it, finish it title.
Okay.
Aside from the Medium on Friday, which I'll be streaming again.
Oh, nice.
So,
Medium.
what about you, Gage? What you been playing?
Not much.
For the same reasons.
I've been gone. I did play before I left. Of course, streamed on Wednesday, played Call of Duty, and played Call of Duty last night with some friends. Before I left, I did get a session in of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Because I realized I never went back and actually did the full main mission of that and rescued both of the people you're supposed to rescue.
Hideo Kojima and the other guy?
Kojima's not one of the required guys.
No.
You can rescue him.
You can rescue him. Which he's the only guy, full of himself enough to do that.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I know. Oh, Kojima. Just take your name off that many things. They don't need to be on everything.
Everything.
It's like it's Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, yeah, our missions kind of like episodes, so I can put my name at the beginning and the end of each one. So every 30 minutes, you see my name.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Damn it, Kojima. So I played that, got the trophy for it, or the achievement, and then I was like, oh, there's optional ones I can go back and another do.
Nah.
I didn't feel like doing it. I just didn't feel like doing it.
It's
Because
not worth it.
after playing so long as Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, when I had all of my gear and stuff that made missions play how I want to play, playing Ground Zeroes where I have a limited stuff, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I am debating going back and doing the rest of the missions in Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain and just getting the true ending.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'll do it though. I think I just might move on. I've been really wanting to play the new Mario game, but I didn't buy it. So
The Bowser's Fury.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just that Mario game in general. 3D World.
I talked you out of it.
You did talk
I
me
talked you
out
out of it because your backlog category is like mine. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
But I was like, snow day tomorrow. I could go get it today. Just have it. No, I won't do it.
But you have enough to play.
I have so much other stuff to play.
I have a ton of things to play.
that I don't need it right now. Probably could have bought it, but I don't need it. Probably could have and played it a bit, but I don't need
I
it.
bought 2 more games.
Did you? Yeah. Did I buy it?
I bought Watson Scott Test because it was on sale on Steam for 99 cents.
Okay.
And then I bought the Moons of Madness for streaming spooky games.
Interesting. Okay.
So I got a whole. I'm trying to build that Friday Night Frights category up so I can just finish a game and roll right into the next one.
Speaking of buying things, I got myself into an expensive hobby.
Is it Gundams?
No,
It's not.
the Gundam's still around,
Yeah.
but I'm not buying. I haven't bought Gundams since that was
Well, what's your new expensive hobby? Betting?
the
Sports gambling?
I'm collecting art books now.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
So
You said that the other week. You bought what was the one you just bought?
God of War.
The God of War one. That's what it was.
I have collected 6 more books since then, and that's partly because Amazon had a sale. They had a 2-for-1.
Oh, you didn't tell me?
They have it all the time.
Next time it
Just have it
happens,
all the
tell
time.
me.
So I went through my wish list to see what was on sale. I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll buy some stuff. And then for Valentine's Day, girlfriend bought me 2 art books.
Cool.
So what do I have? I have the animated X-Men show.
Like the original
art
one?
book,
The
yeah.
Uncanny X-Men?
Yeah. Oh, no, the 92 with Jubilee and X-Men.
Yeah, it was the Uncanny X-Men.
Uncanny?
wasn't
I
it?
think
Yeah.
it's just called X-Men.
I thought it was called Uncanny X-Men.
I don't know if it was called Uncanny. It's not on the book cover.
Anyway,
I have that.
that's dope.
It's awesome. So, because had a coupon for like $10 off, I bought the Avengers Endgame art book from the movie.
Yeah.
Awesome. I bought the Batman animated series art book, which is just like the logo treatments, the title treatments for the show, and then the Mask of Phantasm, and like all the iterations for that.
Cool.
All these little
That
fun
sounds
episode
pretty
details.
dope,
Like, oh, this is so cool. What else? There's just like 3 more. Girlfriend bought me Rise of Skywalker,
Yeah.
which I like.
I mean, the art book could be cool.
Art book's cool. I just like all the look at all these concept arts.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Also bought the Spider-Man game art book, the first one, not the Miles Morales game, but the first game.
The Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah, the PS4 one.
The Insomniac game.
Yep.
Cool.
Girlfriend bought me Walt Disney's Film Archive art
I've
book.
seen this one.
It's from 1928 to like 1961 or something.
And it's dope.
all of those
It's
animated
so
films.
dope.
It's a fucking huge book.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
It's like that thick. It's awesome.
It's like a dictionary.
It's awesome.
The last one, the piece de resistance.
Bioshock Infinite.
Well, no, you.
'Cause I bought you that
Yeah,
one.
I do have that one. That one's in the collection.
Yeah.
It's the first one. That's what started it.
What started this addiction?
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
Metal Gear Solid 5 art book,
Oh.
which includes Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain,
That's
which
pretty
like
dope.
retails for $40. I
Yeah.
found it for 60. It sells on eBay for like $120.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God.
Well, that was the problem with getting you that goddamn Infinite book. I had to wait for like a good deal where it wasn't $80 fucking dollars.
Yeah, they're so expensive, especially collecting the older ones.
New ones when they come out are usually about $40.
$40.
Which I'm more than happy to pay for.
Yeah.
If it doesn't come with my collector's edition, which most of the time it will.
Sometimes you get them there.
So like up there I have the Dark Souls 2, the Dark Souls, the Bloodborne, which you bought me.
Hell yeah.
I have the Dark Souls 3 one somewhere. I thought it would be that's right. Dark Souls 3 is that little ass one up there
Yeah.
because they got cheap.
Yeah.
And
Decided
then I
that.
have the Elder Scrolls Skyrim one around here somewhere too, which that one's a behemoth of a book too.
Mhm.
I had a whole bunch back in the day. I mean, a whole bunch back in the day. I had art book coming up my freaking rear. I had the Last of Us one.
I have The Last of Us Part 2. One.
I have that one. I have the Dead Space 2 one, which is fucking cool.
Cool.
It's not out. It's in the box.
Oh.
Oh, no, it is out. It's right there behind the PlayStation 4.
Oh, look at that.
That was pretty dope. I had so many art books at one point, dude. It was fucking ridiculous. And I was like, I never look at these things. So I sold them.
Oh.
I sold them to a friend who, like, he's an artist.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
He's an artist, and he collected them. So I was like, here, I'll sell these to you. Give me this much for all of them. He's like, that's a fucking steal. Here you go.
Yeah, no shit.
I made $200
Hell yeah.
for like 40 books.
Yeah, I mean,
You break it down, that's not a lot of money per book.
no. But now I have a heavy box full of books. I'm like, hell yeah, look at these things.
You know what that is? Just one more thing to carry when you move out. And that's going to be a heavy-ass box.
Or I've carried it around. It is a heavy box. It sucks. Books suck. They're so heavy.
Books, especially those books, because they're not just like little tiny-ass
like 200
books.
pages each, and they're all hardcover.
And they're like, 11 by 14 size pages.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. Some of them are just like, they're like, they're not 11 by 8.5, but they're like 14 by whatever, something like that. But then like the Avengers one, it's a perfect square. I'm like, you don't fit the way the other ones do.
Right.
Stupid ass book.
Yeah.
And then the fucking the Spider-Man and Star Wars one, the rectangles. I'm like, God, why did you have to be this way when you could be this way?
Oh, my Stan Lee one's back there behind my Bloodborne strategy guide.
Oh yeah.
It's a Stan Lee art book.
Just pictures of Stanley.
It was the commemorative one that came out when he passed away a couple years ago.
Mm.
My sister got it for me for Christmas.
Oh hell yeah.
It's fucking dope. It's got like original artwork from the Hulk and Spider-Man and all the comics that he started.
But does it have Metal Gear Solid 5's Quiet with an afro?
No,
Because that's in the concept.
comic.
That's in the concept. art. And I don't know why that at one point she had an afro in development.
Is she still like? Wait,
Looks the same.
looks exactly the same,
Has
just
an
an afro.
It's so funny. I'm like, what the fuck she did? What's going on?
That's
there?
fucking weird.
There's also a concept art of her topless. I'm like,
Topless.
Which at one point they were thinking to make her topless in the game.
All right,
Baps out. Gotta breathe.
might have been for that like weird rain dance scene at some point.
It's not that weird. I only watched it a few times.
I only watched it a few times. I only just play that game and stare in the jail cell. All right, moving on.
Nintendo Direct.
You want to pull it up?
Yeah, let's pull up this video
Let's hold on, find my mouse. There we go. All right, put this over here
so we can talk
don't
about what we're
lose-
looking at the same
lose
time.
that. I've already got it pulled up.
And everything I've got written down is in sequential order.
So we'll do. Where's it at? Where the fuck is it?
This should be like a YouTube one, right?
This one should work. Oh wait, you're thinking about this one.
Yeah, the
But
camera's
that
fucked up
one's
on that one.
camera.
You can just go back to the other one.
You just do this. Gate cam.
I like Ace Cam.
No, put this in the middle. Here we go.
Yeah, that's
we'll
fine.
just do this one.
That's all right.
Put that back up.
You can probably mute
All right.
this. We don't need the audio for it.
Mute.
All right. Nintendo had
All
their
right,
big.
So, do you have timestamps for this stuff?
No, we can just let it play.
Is
and
it-
we'll
is
just
it in
skip through.
order
Yeah,
of-
It's in order of that.
This. Okay.
Yep. Nintendo Direct. You know how long it's been since they had their last official Nintendo Direct like this?
It was like September or something, wasn't it?
530 days ago.
Over a year ago?
That they had a true Nintendo Direct. Everything else they've done is like
The treehouse type thing.
like that, or like an Animal Crossing update, or like a Smash Bros. Update.
They haven't had like a broad spectrum, here's all our shit.
Nintendo's next 6 months.
Right. It's just been one focus on one game. Because they had the Pokemon Sword and Shield one.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Smash one for the Fighter Pass.
Yep. They've done some third-party ones.
Yeah, they've done a couple third-party ones. They did the Animal Crossing one last summer.
But yeah, it's been 530 days since the last true Nintendo Direct.
Crazy.
Yeah. Kind of factors in like not having E3 and stuff. But
Right. So the first thing that we're going to see here.
this is the Xenoblade Chronicles, or Xenoblade 2, which I don't know anything about. And at this point, I tweeted out every 5 minutes of this Direct will be anime, which it basically was.
Basically was until you got the Mario.
This is are announcing Pyra and Mithra as a new character for Smash Bros.
That's what this is?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
So they're from Xenoblade Chronicles?
Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So all these characters,
Can I get her? as a
never seen in
playable
my
character?
life. I don't
Can
know
get
who
her as a
any of these
playable
people
character?
are. You can skip ahead a little bit here.
Let's
Probably need to be, there you go. Correct window.
It's only
It-
5 seconds now?
Yeah, it's always been 5 seconds.
Oh, it used to be 10 seconds. All right, whoa. There we
All
go.
right, so this is Pyra. Pyra is the girl in the red
Pink,
here. And
right.
I'm sorry, audio listeners, we're gonna do a lot of visual stuff this week. Boom, and that's the reveal for it. They didn't do like the typical smash
Like,
slice up the screen.
right, they did the typical
Yeah,
fighter card, but they didn't do the slice up screen.
right. So I think it was a big old fake out because I was like, oh cool, Xenoblade stuff. I won't play this. And then it was Smash. I was like, oh, now it's piqued my interest. Now it's part of my world. Here we go. But so Pyra can switch into Mithra, which we'll see here in a second.
Okay, so this is the same, so it's the same character.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
it's kind of like how Zelda and Sheik used to be.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
I gotcha. Sheik wasn't an actual character. She just had...
Like you start the game as Zelda and you can
Right.
turn as Sheik, but now you can have either. You can skip ahead.
Yeah, now they're two characters.
And Mithra, boom,
It's
very
just
very different, which is actually not different at all.
not different. It's the same sword, blonde hair.
Yeah, I don't know. The game has so many fighters where I'm like, I only know you from Smash Bros. Now,
Yeah.
which includes most of the Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah.
Of course, now the Xenoblade characters. Like I don't know who the fuck Shulk is. I've never played Xenoblade
Shulk's
Chronicles
from
X.
Fire Emblem.
No, it's
No?
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade?
Yeah.
I thought Shulk was Fire Emblem.
No. God, you show your true Nintendo fanboyism, please.
I don't play
Turn
Smash.
on your Nintendo hat.
I'm wearing my Nintendo shirt.
So am I. Festive.
I'm wearing my 1985 shirt. You're
That's
wearing
dumb.
your 1997 shirt.
Why don't you stop being an old ass
Sorry, I can't help it.
and get with it?
I can't help it.
Again, I don't know what this talking thing
Dragon
is. I don't know what the
rock
fuck those things are. All right.
That thing looks sleepy.
That's the news for that. Let's skip ahead. The second announcement from this direct, and we're just gonna go through announcement by announcement. This is when they start. So this is them getting on here. Nintendo going, we're doing the Nintendo thing.
More Smash.
Here's
Bros.
this, and that
Wait.
character's coming in March.
So Fall Guys was the next thing.
Yeah, so this is coming in the summer, which hopefully, hope to God, online infrastructure's working out for Switch because Fall Guys is gonna need it.
Oh yeah.
I hope Fall Guys gets some kind of fun costumes, but like then I thought, well, the PlayStation doesn't have any fun PlayStation themed costumes. PC does, but barely. And I haven't played Fall Guys forever now.
Neither have I.
I haven't even played a bit of season 3, so whatever. But now it's
We
on
played
everything
it-
except
my,
Xbox.
My son and I played it a little bit a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
It's pretty much still the same.
Yeah, it's the same, right?
The maps are a little different. They had holiday themed maps for Christmas.
Yeah, well, I think they still have those in the rotation because it's
That's Outer
still
Wilds.
season 3 of Fall Guys. I want to say it was Outer Wilds. Yeah.
Gage hates this game.
Well, here's the thing. Watching you play it, I couldn't get into it. But maybe
Right.
if I was playing it and at my
I
pace,
think,
you know.
I think that would be better for you. Because this is not the kind of game you want to sit and watch somebody play.
But then, do I really want to do it? Because you know how much I hate repeating the same shit over and over again.
It is a continuous loop game, so you just repeat the same loops
but every
until you figure out how. It's basically Groundhog Day of the game.
But every time this game comes up, everyone's like, "It's so good. Everyone's got to play it." And like I saw someone tweet today. They're like, even if you don't love all types of video games, you do yourself a service to play this game. I'm like, maybe something's wrong with me. Maybe I'm broken.
There's a lot wrong with you, but that's a whole separate podcast.
We can make that show.
We can make
What's wrong with Gage?
All right, so Outer Wilds. This game, like I said, I don't know what the fuck this is, but
The Famicom games?
yeah. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and the Girl Who Stands Behind. You with a strap on.
I'm not into pegging.
You don't know till you try.
Guess it's true. But I'd rather play Outer Wilds first and figure out, like, if I don't like Outer Wilds, probably not gonna like the pegging. So
That's beautifully animated, though.
These types of games are further down on the list.
I know,
from
than
roguelikes
Outer
to me.
Wilds.
Yeah, like I don't get like
Text adventure games.
This kind of game, 13 Sentinels, that apparently is amazing, but it's a fucking visual novel. Like, I can't get into it.
We've played visual novels on this stream, though.
Specifically because they're weird.
Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club is definitely weird.
Right.
And Dream Daddies is way weirder.
Also, the problem with Doki Doki Literature Club, you have to play it for a while to get weird.
No.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Depends on how you play.
It gets really weird, like, for a second, and then it backs off. And then it gets really weird, and then it backs off. And then it just goes full-blown insanity.
Yeah. But even that, you could say, like, oh, that was a little weird thing. Is that keeping my interest to get more weird stuff later?
Not really.
No. There isn't more weird stuff later. I got duped.
Oh, this would be
By Anime Girl.
Samurai Warriors 5, which is just Dynasty Warriors with Samurai. What else do you need to know?
Yep, Koei Tecmo coming in the, what's it called? What did I write down here? What am I typing?
You wrote down coming this summer.
Yeah, because that's
what you
true.
wrote down. So basically, if you like Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors, play this game.
And you know what? I don't.
That's fair.
3 back-to-back things that I'm just like, okay,
Fuck it.
not for me.
I like these kind of games, but I haven't played one in such a long time. But that's not even on here. Or is this Legend of Mana?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Legend of Mana.
Did you play?
I did play the original one
All right.
on PlayStation ages ago.
Does this do anything for you?
Not really.
A remastered kind of thing?
Not really. I mean, I wanted to play Trials of Mana when it came out, and I didn't.
On the Switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't.
These old school games, man, I can't play anymore.
I like old school games. Don't get me wrong. I still appreciate them, and I still like.
I'll say it. I hate them. I'm just kidding.
But my problem right now is I've played through this game and beat it. I don't need to do it again because this is a long ass fucking game. Looks great, but this is a long freaking game. I don't need to spend 50 hours on a game I've already beat multiple times.
I think I'm at a point in my life where I'm playing games like if you can deliver me like a cool 8-hour experience, I'd rather play that right now instead of like your 40-hour commitment.
I'm not saying I would rather play that, but it fits my lifestyle more right now because
Yeah.
I could beat that in 2 nights
Right.
and not feel guilty about continuously playing games.
Instead of this game where I'm like, who the fuck's this squirrel
Who's got
character?
60 hours?
What the fuck's going on here? I
Right.
forget everything that's happening in front of me.
And then we got, of course, Monster Hunter Rise coming up, which is the Switch version of Monster Hunter.
Do you have any interest in this?
Not really.
Me either.
I like the Monster Hunter games, but again, they're grindy as hell, and I ain't got time for that.
Well, yeah, I tried to jump in with Monster Hunter World because everyone's like, yeah, this is going to be a good jumping spot.
You
It's
got
a
to
little
play that
more-
with friends, though.
That's what I found out because playing by myself, I'm like, this game
You can't
sucks.
play that game by yourself. There's too much into it. You'll be there forever.
It's very grindy too.
It's extremely great. It's even worse when you're playing by yourself because you don't get as many drops. It's built on the more players, better drops
Really?
system.
Okay.
So, you know.
Also, I just didn't. I was like, am I doing this right? I have to sharpen
No.
my weapon. Well, who's this cat? You know,
The cats are cool. I will give it that.
I don't know if I don't know if cool is the right word.
I like them.
But I was just not interested in. And I feel like, and I'm sorry, internet, I'm not trying to shit on everything.
Spoiled gamer babies.
Yeah, I'm a spoiled gamer, baby. But it's just like, it's not my
All
thing.
right, the Pro Controller does look dope, though.
It looks
I
cool.
will give it that. I need to get a Pro Controller.
Hell yeah, you do. Look, right there. Get that Monster Hunter.
I want the Zelda one. But I ain't going to fork over the absurd amounts of money for it.
Get Joy-Cons?
No, they made a Zelda-themed Pro Controller.
I didn't see that.
Maybe it's one of those
I think it's a Joy-Cons.
Walmart.
Maybe. One of those
Maybe
Power
one of
A
Walmart,
ones.
yeah.
I pause it.
All right. This game that's coming up right here.
Are you kidding me? Are you
What?
kidding me, bro? Mario Golf is back, and I get to play it this year?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All I gotta say is you better get your fucking bid in.
Oh, go for it. Take a bid.
I gotta drop a game from my list anyway because it's not coming
coming
out.
out.
Because it's not coming out at all.
Stupid
So
idiot.
I gotta make room. I did bid on something else, but we'll leave that surprise for next week.
How much did you bid?
I bid $5 on something.
Oh, okay.
Did you bid on something?
I bid on a couple things.
A couple things. You only got one spot left,
Made some moves.
so you better drop
Couple.
something if you want to pick up
Couple.
more than one.
Couple.
But I know for a fact you bid on what I bid. I know for a fact you did. Because if you didn't, you're fucking stupid.
Pretty confident, my team.
I'm in the lead right now if you haven't looked.
I've only had one game come out.
I know. But that little
It's not a
that little
race.
Nightmares with that 83. Ooh.
It's not
and
a
that
race.
Dead Cells with that 86. Ooh.
Not a race. I got more out of Hitman than I thought I was going to. I feel like I'm
I
ahead.
got more out of Dead Cells than I thought I was going to. That's fucking DLC.
It's not
And
a race.
I got the same. I matched you 1-to-1.
Anyway, Mario Golf. Haven't had a Mario Golf game, console Mario Golf game since 2003, and then Mario Golf on the 3DS was like,
Okay.
I want to say like 2013, 2012 or something.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been a while.
But this game, man, this game looks dope.
I love Mario Golf. I don't like a lot of Mario sports games.
I like Strikers because it's chaos.
Sure.
That's it.
Is there two of those? Two Mario Strikers?
I
Am
know
crazy?
there was. The only one I can think of is the one on GameCube.
There's one on the Wii.
Is there one on the Wii?
Yeah.
Okay, then there's two.
All right, there you go. Figured it out.
Unless the Wii one is the GameCube one, just
Could be.
it very well could be.
It's Nintendo after all.
Oh.
They'll send me the same game twice.
Yeah, they do that a lot. They're about to do it again.
All right, you go ahead and play this.
All right, so this game, for those of you who can't see or know, this game now has a speed golf mode where you play with other people and you race to see who can finish the courses the fastest.
Pause it and go back a little bit.
With the Waluigi,
No, the Bowser.
Bowser,
Too far.
right
Yeah,
here. It was right after Mario hit his shot.
I just
What do
want.
you want to see
to.
about Bowser?
I just want to. I just want to talk about our Big Daddy B here a little bit.
There's Daisy.
They put this man in clothes. They put clothes on Bowser.
They put him in clothes in Odyssey. He had that tuxedo on.
Well, it's a special event.
This is
He's
a special
just-
event.
he's just
This is fucking
golfing.
golf. There are standards to dress in golf.
Motherfucker, he's in the rough. Out
There
here.
is standards to dress in golf.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
We go a little bit forward. We're going to see a naked character
I know. Yoshi, he's naked as hell.
and Donkey Kong.
Oh, DK was naked
Get
too?
the clothes for him.
I mean,
Why does Bowser get slacks?
Because Bowser.
He can afford them.
Yeah.
Busy taking money from
I
me.
mean, Donkey Kong's just a guy in the jungle. And Yoshi's just a mount. You just ride him around. You don't pay him for anything.
I feel like this is fair.
Really, Yoshi's just a patsy in most cases, where you just kill him off to reach the extra coin.
Not most cases. One game.
That's true.
And Bowser, piece of shit.
Bowser is a
Maybe
piece
he's
of shit.
like, okay, well, Peach isn't going to like me.
I
for
do
me.
like that they added the curvature to your swing, so you could see if you're going to slice or not, which is pretty cool. This game's got a lot going for it. I really like the aesthetic of it. I really like everything they're doing to make it accessible. I hate this.
Yeah, I'm never going to use motion control.
I'm never going to use motion
I'm
controls.
not going to stand up and play the
Not
game.
once.
It's not going to happen. Sorry, Nintendo.
Never
You
gonna
can-
happen.
You can keep putting motion controls in games. I'm going to keep skipping them. It's not
If
happening.
I don't have to use it, I'm not going to use it. And we'll talk about a game that's getting rid of motion controls here in a little bit.
All right, so this is the speed golf thing.
But
that they're
this
talking
looks
about.
fucking cool. Like you get power ups. Did he just run through Daisy?
I didn't see Daisy on the screen.
Or was
I
it
saw
Peach?
Peach, but-
Was it Peach? Did he run through Peach? I'm sorry.
I don't know. But did they explain that there was an advantage for getting there first and getting your look a naked Donkey Kong, getting your
Look, a naked Yoshi.
Oh God, ball in first from this
I
game
don't
mode?
think so. I did not see anything about the speed rush being the first done.
You can go
They
pause
just said pause it.
Yeah, because we're talking speed rush.
They just said that speed rush is all about seeing who can finish the course the fastest.
Right, you all shoot at the same time.
Everybody shoots at the same
Run to the
time,
ball.
and you run to your ball, and then you try and get in before the other people. And as soon as you land that ball in the hole, you move on to the next hole, regardless if everybody else is ready or
Oh,
not.
okay. Is that true? Because if
No,
you all shoot
that-
at the same time,
Well, that's just the first hole.
what I know is
Because I remember he explicitly said is a mode where you rush to see who can finish the course. Not the hole,
Okay.
the course.
Interesting.
Which meaning you all tee off at the same time, but then from there, it's every man for himself to get that shit done
I'm gonna be on 18. You're gonna be fucking doing circles on 3.
on the second course.
You'd be like, fucking, I'm throwing up in the hole. I can't find it.
If I land in the rough or the what's that fucking the fucking sand.
Sand pit,
The sand pit. There's a word
sand
for
trap.
it. Sand trap, thank you. I'm done. I'm never getting out of there.
You fucking throw your
I'm
controller
just
against the
fucking-
wall. We need to start
I'm
over.
Out. I quit. Gage wins.
You'll say that a lot.
I won't.
What I know is we need to find 2 other friends who have a Switch and want to play golf.
I
So
bet
do
we
the
know
4
at least
people.
2 people that can do this.
There's no way we know 2 people.
I know at least one person that I can talk into getting this. 100%. 100%. I can
Okay.
talk him into getting this. 100%.
Either way, we need a full foursome so I can kick ass on a
I think there was 5 people in there at one point.
5. I thought it
Thought
was.
so.
I mean, I'll kick more ass. There's no problem. There's no limit to how much ass I can kick during Mario Golf.
Hold on.
So you got four dummies there. 5 names ain't fitting up there.
I could have swore the one where Bowser was running to the pit, there was 4 other players. Yeah, there's 4 other players right there.
No.
Yeah.
One Peach, Mario,
Oh, that's
Luigi.
the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the balls.
Because
Okay.
Mario's running.
I
There's
that's
2
where-
Marios.
That's where I got confused because I'm looking at Mario and I'm like, well, there's 4 fucking icons up here. Okay, that makes more sense now. Because, see, it tells you what stroke they're on and what hole you're on.
Well, they're all on hole 2.
They're all on hole 2.
I
They're all
think
in
finishing
stroke 1.
fat. I think it's like Mario Kart. The fastest you finish, you get a point. So like Peach is done. She has 4 points.
But golf is all about having the least amount of points.
It's different golf.
That's
This is golf getting there the fastest. Also, normal golf, you don't pick up a star power and run faster.
or
So-
ice powers that slide through people.
Right. So I think it's okay to have more points
Yeah.
in this mode of golf.
So they added a story mode too, which
Yeah, they had these on previous Mario Golfs.
I'm not 100% sold on story mode.
Oh, I'm into it. Let me kick more ass. I'll kick the shit
But
out
I
of those
like
Yoshis.
I like that you can upgrade your Mii characters.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping they have an option to play as like not a Mii character for story mode.
Okay. I mean, you might.
Because I hate my Mii character.
Well, just make a new me character.
I don't want
Make
to.
someone else.
I
Make
don't.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I would do that
Okay.
and just
Do
crush
that.
everybody. Just crush them all.
I hope they have more characters that aren't just traditional, like in Mario Kart and stuff. I want Pink Gold Peach to come back. That's all I want.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And then if they make a new Mario Kart game, if Pink Gold Peach isn't in it, I ain't playing it. Bring back the pointless characters. Keep them in.
Pointless characters. This just looks so fucking
Boom.
good.
Yeah,
like
I'm ready for
it
that.
does. It looks so.
And
good.
that was coming when?
I don't think it had a date.
June 25th.
Okay, the date was not in the trailer. It just said coming this summer.
Oh, I think they might have showed it earlier.
Tales from the Borderland is
yeah,
coming to.
Old game is old. This game is old.
and not very good.
I didn't like it. I heard a lot of people love it. I don't like it because it's
I don't like it.
Borderlands bullshit that I don't like.
I didn't like it.
Well, because it's not gameplay.
Capcom Arcade Stadium, which is already available.
Yeah, and
I
then
was playing that game over the weekend.
Yeah, that one's free, right?
One of those is free.
That one, or maybe
I think it's this one.
Yeah,
because it's
1943.
like the least
the
good
old
one.
one.
The least good one. Hey, look, Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
No, it's just Ghouls and Ghosts.
Or was it just Ghouls and
Yeah.
Ghosts? Commando, Strider, OG Strider, Dynasty Wars.
All games that I won't play. Here's another one.
Stubbs
the
the
Zombie.
Zombie,
Stubbs the Zombie coming March 16th.
which was originally an Xbox game.
Yeah. I think this remake's come out on a few different consoles now.
Has it?
I think there's an Xbox One version you can play. Unless
This
it's
game's
backwards
never made
compatible.
sense to me.
I never played it. I don't know anything about it.
I didn't like it.
You play as a zombie?
Yeah.
Okay.
You play as Stubbs, and you're trying to
Kill zombies
finish the zombie war. Yeah.
as the zombie?
Yeah.
Traitor.
Travis Touchdown versus Aliens in No More Heroes 3.
What do you know about No More Heroes?
They make no sense.
Have you played these games?
No.
Okay, me either.
They make no sense. They're kind of like the Saints Row of anime games. They just don't make sense.
The Saints Row of anime games.
Wild and out there, can do whatever you want. They don't make sense.
Yeah.
The first two Saints Rows made sense. Past that, they stopped making sense.
Now look at this trailer.
There's a lot happening in this trailer. Like, what
But
the fuck is this?
Also, at the same time, I feel like I don't know if it's the compression of the video that was delivered under COVID
No,
restrictions,
no.
but this game
This is
doesn't
what
look-
it'll look like.
really
Yeah,
It looks
because
like it's got
all
a-
the other games look just like this.
it looks like an Xbox 360 game.
Yeah,
Why?
they look awful.
I don't. Okay,
They
but
look
that's what
awful.
you're going for. Like that animation looks fine, but this looks so old. That looks like fucking Dreadnought or
this,
what?
this
Dreadout,
is one,
whatever
this is
the
one of
game
those games that plays like every style of game in one game.
It's like the game ass game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get first-person survival horror, you get strategy game, you get turn-based RPG type stuff. I mean, you get every type of game in this game, and that's why I'm not interested in it. I want to play a game that knows what it is. This game does not know what it is.
I don't think I want to play games.
See right here, right here,
Just gonna retire.
and then right here, totally different Metal Gear Solid action type game. And then you get this weird
Death Glove.
dumb shit here. I don't even know how to read
I
this.
mean, I know people like these, and obviously they must because there's 3 of them now, at least.
Right?
But
That's coming August 27th.
and I had not I'm a gamer.
Sure about that?
I'm in the game world, right?
Yeah.
I had not heard of No More Heroes until the Switch announcement when they announced, No More Heroes 3 is happening. I'm like,
Really?
what the fuck is No More Heroes? Yeah, I have no idea what these things are.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I couldn't even. You could
They're-
show me like 8
they're
videos
fucking bizarre.
of similar games. I couldn't point out the first 2 to you.
They're bizarre as fuck.
I guess.
Like, they're
They must
really
be.
bizarre.
This is that neon white game I was telling you about.
Dog food company apparently is making this.
Oh, cool. Purina?
Yeah. Annapurna.
Yeah, Annapurna.
Slay Demons with Soul Card. I don't know what this is. So this I don't understand.
My
what
only
that
notes for this game is the character design looks cool. And I don't mean by the
is. That
anime.
first one?
You'll see the rest of them soon. This looks like first-person Sonic 3D World.
It does. It really
or
does.
Sonic Adventure, I mean.
But it also looks like some weird on-rail shooter kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like those guys.
Yeah, the characters look cool. They're designed well. But then everything else, I'm like, what is... I don't think I'll
I
like
don't understand
this.
what's happening. So for those of you that can't see, you have a really cool character designs coming out on the screen, but
Yeah.
then when it's cut to gameplay, it's just
It's like first-person
an aiming
fast, super
reticle
hot.
from a first-person view with different cards, like playing cards, as your weapons in the bottom right corner. And then you're just traveling through the level, picking up new ones. It's very confusing.
I mean, I'm not going to play it.
I'm not going to play
Yeah.
it.
Like, again,
100%
I
not
think the
gonna
character
play it.
design's cool. I like those masks,
They do look cool, especially that girl with the sniper rifle.
especially the girl with the sniper rifle.
That's dope
now,
as shit.
just think if she had an afro. Like, quiet.
And no top on.
and no top on. 2 different designs in the book, so... But if we can
Winter
combine them,
2021. That might get pushed out. I could see that getting pushed
I
out.
mean, fucking, there's a good chance all this gets pushed out.
That is true.
Here we go.
Here you go.
Everybody
the game of the
stop what
hour.
you're doing. Also, I think the game that has the worst title in this whole thing. It's called
It's such a mouthful.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power.
It's such a mouthful.
Didn't need that. I know like DC Superhero Girls is like that brand.
Yeah.
You could just call it that.
Yeah.
Make the second one with the thing.
Right? So you got Supergirl, you got Wonder Woman, you got Batwoman, or Batgirl, I guess she's called in this one.
Excuse me, Batwoman is a different character.
I know.
You watch your fucking mouth.
And then they got Green Lantern, Bumblebee.
Zatanna was back there.
Was it Zatanna?
Mm-hmm. That's what she says in the trailer.
Okay. Harley Quinn and now not a playable character because Harley Quinn's not.
We don't
a
know
hero.
that for sure.
Harley Quinn's not a hero.
So,
character customization.
it's your favorite DC heroes in high school.
All female.
This is like this is like a Bratz game.
It is. And that's exactly what it struck me as. Like, this looks like somebody from Bratz just was like, fuck it, let's do DC.
Yep. And if I know anything about DC, the Joker's going to show up and kill everyone in a brutal way.
Brutal way.
I can't take credit for that. I saw that on Twitter.
No.
But yeah.
Although, did you see the Zack Snyder, Jared Leto Joker?
Pause it. If you're going to do this, we're going to fucking talk about it. I watched
I just
the
wanted
trailer.
to know if you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. It got sent to me. I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a choice. It got sent to me.
It got sent to you.
Because people know me as the DC guy
Yeah.
in our friend group. So
Right.
they're like, fucking engaged. Did you see the Zack Snyder trailer? It was Valentine's Day. So I was like, no. Busy doing stuff. We're doing our thing. It's negative 23 degrees out here.
I might not be coming home.
I can't move my hands. I can't open my phone. I don't know how I'm reading this text message. So people were just like fucking texting it to me. So I watched it.
I knew you were going to end up seeing it anyway, which is why I didn't bother texting you. Because I saw it and I was like, oh, God, it looks rough.
So
it looks so bad.
Here's what I'll say. I don't like Jared Leto's Joker. I
hate it. It's my least
particularly-
favorite Joker.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't particularly like the Suicide Squad movie anyway.
No.
I think there's some fun parts to it, but I think most overall,
But you
it's-
like Birds of Prey, right?
the movie.
Yeah.
I was kind of lukewarm on it, but I think it was fine.
Okay.
I thought it was better than Suicide Squad.
Not hard to do.
Not hard to do. Fuck, half the time when I wake up in the morning and yawn, it's better than Suicide Squad.
Yeah, right. What's the new movie coming out?
Which one?
The new Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, that
With
is John Cena and all
John
that.
Cena and
I don't know if that's
Will
this
Smith.
year or next year, but I know it's.
It's that same line.
I think it's
universe,
this year.
right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's the same Harley Quinn.
It's the same Harley Quinn.
I don't know.
Because it's Margot Robbie again as Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Will Smith as
Will Smith's not in it.
He's not playing Deadshot?
No. I don't even think Deadshot's in it. Idris Elba's playing somebody. But I don't know
John
if it's
Cena's playing
Deadshot.
Peacemaker,
Yeah.
which is fucking
It's
hilarious.
amazing.
Captain Polka Dot's in it.
Yeah.
It's all the weird.
I mean, there's a
it's
shit
all
ton of
the
people in it.
weird villains.
I think the movie's coming this year, and because John Cena's getting a show for Peacemaker, and I think that's coming 2022.
Yeah. Dude, the character design for that show.
I'm
And
really
movie?
excited for it.
I'm really excited for this.
Because Peacemaker's kind of like a fucked up
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Right. So like
He's like anti-Captain America.
he's like what's his face? He's like
guns.
he's like Homelander
Yeah.
from The Boys.
Yeah.
I think if I'm right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, couple trailer talk. Well, we're talking about fucking trailers the whole way. Sorry, video game people.
No, this is just a nerd podcast at this point.
Yeah, it's a different day. We're all fucked up. Zack Snyder's Justice League
Yeah. With the black suit Superman.
doesn't have a high bar to beat with the original Justice League movie because
No.
that original Justice League
Trash.
movie is trash.
It's trash.
I really don't like that original. And I tried. When it first came out, I watched it. I was like, where's the good in this? Okay, Batfleck's cool. I like that.
I don't even think that's cool.
Well, but here's
I
the
like
thing.
Batfleck.
I like if what I liked in that movie was Batfleck if he wasn't talking. Because that is the most Batman I've seen on film ever. Because I'm like, Bruce Wayne wouldn't have these ideas. This is an every other person idea. Why? Bruce Wayne is like the logical superhero. Why is he talking about bringing someone back from the dead? He would never try that. That is not a Bruce Wayne move. That is so stupid. And I was mad they made him do that. That was his idea. But, of course, Batman, leader. Anyway, that Justice League's terrible. This trailer, this Zack Snyder one, is better than that movie already.
Yeah. Save for the Jared Leto Joker.
I don't have high expectations for this.
This is still being like put out in 4 parts on HBO, right?
No, it's 4 hours.
It's just a 4-hour movie now. It's just a 4-hour fucking movie
You
now.
can watch it in 4 parts if you want. But
But I thought that was the original idea, wasn't it? To release it in 4
it was the
1-hour
before-
episodes,
before
and
editing,
then
yeah,
you could
before
binge
editing.
the whole thing if you wanted to.
before editing started, it was like, well, it's going to be like 4. We have like 4 hours of footage he wants to put out. And it's like 4
Which
hours
is cool.
Yeah, good for him.
And he has a redesigned Steppenwolf too.
Yeah, he puts the dark side scenes back. It's basically everything he shot because that's the whole thing. So Zack Snyder,
Started this movie.
Well, he almost finished it. Like
he started the movie,
yeah.
and then the other guy came in and was like,
Joss Whedon, who everybody hates.
"We're just not going to do
Joss
this."
Whedon sucks.
Joss Whedon needs to stick to Marvel.
Joss Whedon needs to fucking get out of the industry because everybody hates him. He's a bad dude.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Joss Whedon came in and wrote like 88 new pages of script for this.
Yeah.
And they did reshoots, which amounted to about 90 minutes of reshoots.
Yeah.
All of that made it in his movie to make it make sense, the Justice League movie, and a little bit with Zack Snyder. So Zack Snyder's like, fuck that. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all with all the shit you have. So he threw it all out. So, but what this is, Zack Snyder's original 5 hours of footage he cut down to 4 hours, because originally Zack Snyder's movie idea was a 3.5 hour Justice League movie.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers was like, fuck you, you're not putting out a 3.5 hour Warner.
Endgame was 3.5 hours.
It had 23 movies to lead up to it. All right,
that's
you
true.
get a pass.
They only had 6 movies come up to this one.
Right. We barely liked fucking Batfleck.
Yeah.
And you're going to watch it.
He only had one movie.
So now he gets to make his movie. He did a bunch of reshoots, not a bunch of reshoots, a little bit more reshoots.
He did a little bit, just to tie stuff together.
Not a lot of like new footage was shot, but a lot of new footage will be seen because of stuff that wasn't
It's
in
all
Joss Whedon's
stuff
version.
that was cut from Joss Whedon's version.
That said, the Jared Leto stuff, I like this. Obviously, this version of Joker from Jared Leto is better than what we saw.
This is a more gritty Jared Leto than what we saw in Suicide Squad.
Well, sure, the one in Suicide Squad has neon green hair. He's got.
I mean, he's still got the neon green hair.
Well,
you just can't see it because he's in the jail cell and it's dark.
No. So did you not see the trailer?
I haven't seen the whole trailer.
Okay, he's in the trailer and he talks.
Oh,
he's at the end of the trailer.
okay.
It's during the nightmare.
I'll watch it before we leave.
The nightmare sequence. Batman walks up to him. He doesn't say anything. And Joker literally says, "We live in a society," like the memes on the internet. But then, like, it's cool because he turns around and it's like, finally, we get to see this Joker talk to this Batman, which we didn't get to see. And he's just like, the way he says Batman, I'm like, okay, something happened here and something made this decent.
Right.
So
Because he's got long hair now.
he's got long hair.
Instead of that slick back bullshit.
Oh my god, I hate that fucking
I
design of the Joker.
hate that Joker so much.
Before we move on, we'll watch that after.
Yeah, we'll watch it after the stream, or
Before we
after the
move on.
podcast.
Did you see the Cruella trailer?
Yes, that looks so fucking cool.
It looks pretty cool.
I think it looks more like a villain movie than an origin story.
Well, I think
It is an origin story.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be both. I don't think Disney's asking
But
us
that
to.
movie,
Looks
Emma
cool.
Stone
I love
looks
Emma Stone
so
anyway.
fucking badass in this movie.
I think Disney's, or I think the direction is like, yeah, we don't want you guys to see her as a good person. Like,
No,
we know
she's nuts.
She's
She's
Cruella
batshit
DeVille.
crazy.
She's so.
She's batshit crazy.
So I'm excited for that. Lastly, Mortal Kombat trailer drops tomorrow.
I know. And I'm loving the cast so far.
Oh, I'm fucking stoked for that.
That shit. There's so many characters in this movie.
Yeah, so they can probably fill out
so
the theme
happy.
song.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they're all in there. They're probably like, we have to cast all these characters. They're in the fucking theme song.
We got a 10-minute theme song.
They say Johnny Cage in the song.
Oh, God, it's so good.
All right, back to Nintendo.
All right, back. So,
Stupid.
so that was DC Superhero Girls.
I'll play it.
Now we got Ready, Juice the Cannons, Prepare for Battle.
This is Plants vs. Zombies Battle
Yeah.
for the Neighborhood. A
On
game that's
Switch.
been out for a bit, but this is the complete edition.
So it's got all the DLC from the 360 and
Yeah.
not 360.
Well, I think
Xbox One.
Battle for the Neighborhood was a different game, if I'm not such.
Yeah.
Because there was Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare
Battle
2.
for the Neighborhood was the second one.
Ooh, is that right?
I thought so.
I don't think it. I don't know.
Garden Warfare came first, and then Battle for the Neighborhood was after that.
Because I think Battle for the Neighborhood was put out way after the second one, as like a new game that flew under the radar.
I thought Battle for the Neighborhood was the second
Let's
one.
just look it up. Why are we pretending like we don't have computers or surrounding us?
Why do we pretend like we know what we're talking about?
Especially for games I don't play.
Yeah. Just search Garden Warfare.
Battle for Neighborhoodville. Yeah, it came out in 2019 on Xbox One, PS4. So, a game that just went totally unnoticed by everybody.
So is Garden Warfare 2 an actual thing then?
Yeah. Plants for Zombie games.
To tell you what, go back a
What's up?
step.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it tell you? Usually on the Wikipedia page it tells you what came before it.
Plants for Zombies, Garden Warfare,
Spin-off. Okay,
Oh,
so
I
this
don't
is
want
a spin-off from Garden Warfare.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But this is like a roam around free open world battle royale type thing. Not battle royale, but
Yeah. So the very first game was 2014.
I
Garden Warfare.
believe it's multiplayer.
This game?
Yeah.
You believe it's multiplayer? All three games are multiplayer.
All three. Okay.
Yeah, they're side by side. All right, A versus B.
Yeah.
Garden Warfare 2014. Garden Warfare 2 2016.
Okay.
This game 2019,
Okay.
and now it's on Switch for who cares?
Whatever.
That's for somebody, you know. Not for
Somebody
me.
will play it.
Somebody will play it. But there you go.
I know Garden Warfare did pretty well.
Yeah, everyone liked that one, and the second one got a lot of play too.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that played this third one.
I know some people that play this game,
I don't even.
but they're obsessed with the Plants vs. Zombies franchise.
They must be because largely unnoticed.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fucking March 19th for Plants vs. Zombies, people.
All right, this is Miitopia coming up next, which looks kind of cool.
Yeah, Miitopia was on
I probably won't play it.
no. It was on the 3DS. Didn't play it there.
It's a very kid-friendly, accessible RPG.
It looks like that Tomodachi,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that game called? Something like, I think it was called Tomodachi.
Tomodachi World or whatever the fuck
Something
it
like
was.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's like that, but it also looks like the Miiverse from your 3DS.
Yeah.
Which is like your Street Pass and all that bullshit. Just give us that. Just
Yeah.
give me the puzzle pieces back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will, again,
The
another
whole
game I
trailer
will
was
play.
fucking weird.
Weird. Not for me, but that's fine.
The Animal Crossing Super Mario update.
Okay. This is like
Weird.
dollar store Mario right now.
It's weird looking. I can't believe Nintendo is like okay with this.
I think they're okay with it just because they know people like this kind of stuff. But to me,
Yeah.
it just doesn't seem like it works. Like
It looks out of place.
Yeah,
like
right, that's-
Skinny Wario.
this.
That's fucking weird.
Well, can you make a fat character in Animal Crossing?
I don't know. I don't play Animal Crossing, so I don't
That's
know.
your mistake. But this,
And that's a weird peach.
for some reason, this crossover just seems out of place. I'm like these items don't belong in this world.
Like the color palettes don't even look right.
Mario's got like the most easy color.
No,
color
I mean like
palette, too.
something about his like mustache and face just does not look like
Gotta
it
fit
matches
that island living, dog. You gotta live it up.
It's fucking weird and I don't like it.
Gotta live on the
It
island.
gives me bad vibes.
So yeah, Mario stuff,
So
which we knew was
next
coming.
is Mario World, Bowser's Fury.
They're just saying that the game is out, which
Yeah.
fantastic game.
So this game, Project Triangle Strategy, I think is what it's called at the moment,
Yes,
is
Triangle. What did you say?
Project Triangle Strategy.
Okay, yeah,
That's what it's called.
yeah.
It gets its name because there's three main character themes.
Which people? Okay, so a lot of the direct leaked early today.
Yeah.
People saw this and thought could have been a Fire Emblem game, which I was like, oh, okay, I can see
It
that.
does have the aesthetic of a Fire Emblem game, but it's built by the same people that did Octopath Traveler.
Yeah,
And it's got that same,
same
design
diorama.
aesthetic, the diorama with the 3D, 2D textured worlds with the high-res pixel art characters.
Right.
It's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely gorgeous. But just not my thing.
it's more tactics based,
It's a more of a Final Fantasy Tactics style.
which people want. Not me, but people do.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yep.
They're tactical RPG.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like whatever this fucking weight system is changes how the
It's
story
the three.
plays.
It's the three pillars of society, basically.
The three jokers. There you go.
Glenbrook, Ace Frost, and Hizante.
Ooh, Hazante.
Salt and Iron.
Yeah, Salt Iron makes a Salt Iron War. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
Fucking shocker.
It is gorgeous. If you like the Octopath Traveler, for fuck's sake, just spit it out, you idiot. You'll probably like this game because it's built by the same people. It's got the same gorgeous aesthetic to it, but it's just not my cup of tea.
The thing is, Nintendo, the fuck were you doing? You tweeted out that this game's coming in the first half of 2021. This is a 2022 title. What are y'all doing?
They don't know.
Stop lying to us, Nintendo.
They don't know.
And they did that later too. I'll be mad at for another reason. Yeah. Lot of trailer here for this game. Oh, a demo is available for this too.
Yeah, just like Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in
And
doing that.
I guarantee your demo save file will carry over into
Did it in the first
full
game?
release. Yeah, the Octopath Traveler did that. You could play the first 3 characters of Octopath Traveler in the demo and beat it.
Oh, damn.
And not the full story,
Oh,
but the
okay.
demo. You could play those 3 characters and then carry over anything you found and all that stuff. So you could start the story from where it was, which is kind of cool. There's a lot for this trailer. Jesus Christ. Working title.
Well, working title. The last one
This
was
game is called Working Title. There's a lot of games named Working
the
Title.
last one was called Project Octopath Traveler, and then people were like, "Oh shit, we actually like Octopath Traveler." So
Yeah.
Square Enix like, "Fuck, we have to keep Octopath Traveler."
I
So
don't think we're going to get
this one's gonna be Triangle Strategy.
I don't think we're going to
Please.
get Triangle Strategy.
it's probably just gonna be Octopath Traveler 2 or
Yeah,
something.
I could see that.
I mean, well, I guess it doesn't. Octopath
Well,
doesn't fit.
Octopath
Yeah.
Traveler got its name because it was 8 different
characters,
characters,
triple
like stories intertwined kind of thing. This is, what is this?
Star Wars Hunters.
Oh, this is that weird Zynga game.
The Zynga game that is happening on Switch. I think this is also coming to mobile devices. And
Yeah,
it's a free-to-play Star Wars game.
Probably a card-based game.
No, it's a third person.
Is it third person?
Yeah,
So it's probably one of those tap to
third person action game.
win third person action game.
I don't know if it's tap to win. I think it's
I don't care about this.
yeah. I mean, neat but cool. Whatever.
This game looks dumb as shit.
This trailer took forever to start. Knockout City by EA. It's just these characters talking about battle and war and doing the best in games and whatever.
And they lead you to believe that these are the characters you're going to play as, when really it's just them playing another game.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Literally just dodgeball.
Was Vince Vaughn busy? Like
Probably.
they could have done a better trailer. EA, you got the money. Dodgeball. Now,
I don't care about the character designs. They all look...
oh, this whole game looks stupid.
Well, the characters, like the city, the environments don't look bad.
It
But
looks
the
like
characters don't match the environments.
no. It kind of looks like Splatoon, but people, and
Kind of.
without ink and dodgeballs instead.
Yeah.
So it's like, remember how we talked about how how games, multiplayer games, should be free to play,
Yeah.
or have a free to play component.
Yeah.
If this game's not free to play, well, what are the chances more than 100 people have this day one?
0.01%.
Small, right?
Like, really small.
No, do you remember that?
This is like Nintendo's version of Destruction All-Stars.
Yeah, that's why it's got to be free to play. This has to be a free to play game. Maybe this will come with like your Nintendo Switch service, like your online service.
Oh, like the $20 a month online
yeah,
service?
your Tetris, like Tetris 99 or less.
This has a very, like, Pokemon vibe to it.
Yeah,
Who makes this? What is this?
this is the World Ends.
Oh, the World Ends games. Okay.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
You know, Japanese Danganronpa.
World
Boom.
Ends Club.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Hades is getting a physical release for the Switch. Kudos to Hades because that game is amazing.
This part of the direct triggered me because they showed Hades and then they showed the Ninja Gaiden collection right after it. I was like, cool, games I can't beat. Thanks, Nintendo. Fuck you. Stop reminding me of my poor gameplay ability.
Yeah.
That art book is cool, though.
I do want to track down that art book. That art book is dope.
But
Because
I
the
mean-
artwork for this game is amazing.
Right. I think it just shows you off like the character profiles like that,
Yeah.
though.
But even still, I'll take it. I'd pay $10 for that.
Oh, people are not going to sell it for $10.
No, I know that. I'm well aware of that.
The physical copy's $35 itself.
Yeah. So then Ninja Gaiden is getting its 3-game release, Sigma 2, and then Razor's Edge.
You a Ninja Gaiden person?
I was
Until you found the Dark Souls.
until I found Dark Souls.
You're like, oh, good, hard games.
Ninja Gaiden was my first like Dark Souls experience
Mhm.
type thing. But Ninja Gaiden is definitely heavy on the action and not so much on the... I mean, Ninja Gaiden's hard, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's always been hard. Ever since it came out on Nintendo ages ago, it's always been a hard game. But I've always managed to finish them without a lot of struggle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
You're one of those weebs.
there's Kasumi.
Oh, you know their names, too.
Well, she's in Dead or Alive. Him, what's his face?
Ryu. Ryu.
Ryu something.
Hayabusa.
Yes, actually.
I only know that because of Smash rumors.
Okay.
People are like, he's going to be in it.
Ryu Hayabusa and Kasumi, they're brother and sister.
Mm.
And they're in Dead or Alive, which is based off that universe.
Gotcha. Did not know that.
Yeah, Dead or Alive. I love Dead or Alive, dude.
Really?
Dead or Alive. Oh man, that's
Didn't
one of my
strike me
favorite
as the
fighting
person.
games. Love the Dead or Alive games.
Volleyball?
I did play the volleyball games.
Of course you did. I believe everything.
Age of Calamity season pass here.
Yeah, whatever.
Nobody cares. It's more
Wave 1's coming soon. Wave 2 November.
Bravely Default final trailer.
Yeah, there's a demo of this out now. Apparently, it's not good.
This game's not good.
Apparently, people who liked the first game don't like the second game's demo.
So are you dropping this
I
thing?
might. I'm kind of worried now, but at the same time, it's like these Japanese games always do fucking well. So
always
it's like,
do well.
am I gonna get points for this or not?
It is a cool looking game though. Like, what? Oh, I was like, that was a weird jump.
Yeah.
Because we don't have sound on, so we don't know what they're saying. So.
What's up, Gouter?
Gouter?
Thanks for stopping by the podcast. Hey,
What's up, motherfucker?
hope you're doing well with all that snow out there in Ohio.
Yeah.
I saw your Snapchats. Hope you're doing well.
At least you're not frozen without power in.
No, I haven't
I haven't
watched
watched it yet.
I almost bought it for my plane ride, but I wasn't sure I had a plane ride, so I got sidetracked. So, but no, I haven't watched it yet. I know.
We need to. You buy that, you call me, you let me know. I'll come over and watch it with you because I want to watch this.
Yeah, we can watch it
fucking movie.
here.
I don't give a
I
shit.
ain't got space, so I got books everywhere.
Big
know where to
books.
put those books.
Not just books, but big books. So that was the Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Sounds good, guys.
Resurrection, and then this is, what is it? Saga Frontier? Yeah, this is Saga Frontier remaster.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit of a, almost like a shovelware kind of
Like, of
sizzle reel.
All the games they could have done, they did that game. Apex Legends is coming to Switch.
Yep.
Cool. It looks like ass on the Switch.
It does look bad.
It looks so bad.
And you know
on the
what?
Switch.
It's probably a little bit of the Switch fault for being the Switch, but at the same time, now that I'm a
Why would
PC
you do
gamer
this?
nerd, well, sure. Why? Because I mean, I
I guess Respawn's just like, fuck it, make it accessible to everybody.
one of the things Apex is good at is non-verbal communication. So like your characters in game, when you tag stuff, say full sentences about things.
Yeah.
You don't need to talk to people.
Right.
So
I guess that's true. It is a good multiplayer game to port to.
all right, pause it here. They put EJ, I don't know how to say his last name, on this screen, and he's just like, bet y'all thought I was here for Breath of the Wild 2. And everyone's like, yeah, give it to us. And he goes, I ain't got no news.
No, we got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD,
I can't
which
see.
I said was going to get remade.
I can't see chat. I don't know what Gutter's saying.
Read it over here.
I cannot read
I
that.
know.
Yeah, it's like $20. I don't want to pirate it. Throw back to the game. Gotcha. Okay. This is real.
This is real.
I love that everybody now is like, is this a render of
Is
a
it
person?
real or fake? Is
Because
real
that
or
was how
fake?
the whole PlayStation 5 presentation was. They're like,
Yeah.
are those real people? Yeah.
Yes, that's real people. Come on, people.
So they put them on screen. Fucking Miyamoto is like, listen, you got to go out there and you got to tell them
They're not getting.
you don't have Breath of the
Wild
Wild 2 news. And he's like, okay, I guess we'll give him this other game.
Give him this crap ass game with Switch controls.
Hey, you remember that polarizing Zelda game we made a few years back? Yeah. 10 years ago? Yeah. You have to go present that to them instead of Breath of the Wild 2.
Remember you presented it the last time? You do it again. But this time, talk about it on Switch.
So he does say that we're getting Breath of the Wild 2 news later this year.
So probably E3 time.
But that also makes me think that game's not coming out this
It's
year.
not coming out this
Which
year.
I already had thought, but I had picked it up just in case.
It's
on the
not
fantasy
coming
league.
out this year.
So
I hate to break it to you,
too.
Gage. Ain't happening.
But watch me drop it in like a week, and it probably comes
It
out.
comes
in
out,
November
and I
or
pick it
something.
up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah. So this is Skyward Sword HD. So a lot of people don't like this game. It's the only one I haven't played, and
It is the most hand-holdy Zelda game that exists.
yes, and it has terrible Wii U controls or
Well,
Wii controls.
So you can still play with the motion controls on the Switch version, or
You
can play
with
with the button.
dumbass button controls.
Yeah, the button controls.
You see what they did for
Yeah, it's-
button controls? The thumbstick for
Yeah.
slashing and dashing. And
I'm surprised they had to show us
Why?
how to slash with the stick because I know how to play video games. I play
but
Zelda
why would you do that? Why not just make a button?
because Breath
I
of the
know
Wild-
the
it's-
immersion
you-
is supposed to be
it's
the
all,
thing.
It's the game is all about how you slash things.
It does look amazing.
Yeah.
Like the graphical update they did for it looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I will probably pick this up.
I'm gonna skip it. just gonna skip it because I already know I don't like this game.
That's fine.
And even playing with button controls, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in dealing with Fee.
That's
every
the only reason
30
I'm
minutes.
picking it up is because it has button controls.
Not interested in dealing with bomb bowling and the hand holding and the stopping and go.
Let's talk about them Joy-Cons.
The Joy-Cons are good,
They are gorgeous.
and I'm glad that they're there because I might borrow them.
They're going to be $90.
I might not.
Just
buy 'em.
remember that.
I might not buy them
They're going to be $90 fucking dollars.
because that's like another game and a half.
Because that's $45 for each side.
Yeah,
Because they're going to be a little more expensive than the regular ones.
yeah.
Because they come with that nice gray and white.
It does look good though.
Oh man, it looks so good.
Yeah, we get it. We know what it looks like. We know Zelda.
We know Zeldar.
So that's July 16th.
Yep.
So here, okay, pause it. We've talked about how this is the 35th anniversary of Zelda.
Uh-huh.
After this trailer, they don't talk about Zelda anymore.
Which is kind of scary.
The first direct that Nintendo's had, again, only supposed to be focusing on the first half of the year games, which they didn't do. They did most of.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the only Zelda bit of news we have. We still have whatever the fuck E3 week is,
Yeah.
and this summer.
Which is probably when we'll get Breath of the Wild information.
We're probably going to get more Nintendo's second half of the year
Yeah.
news or whatever it is. Because Nintendo's been doing really good about, like, here's our direct in February. These games are coming out March through June, March through July,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, because the one game's coming out July 16th.
After seeing the HD Skyward Sword, do you feel good that we're getting the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess games as well?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I think this gives us more precedent that we will get them.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is the only game that needed something done to it to come over. The other games are already HD updated.
Right. They just need ported again.
They need to
Yeah.
port from the Wii U.
Which if that's the case, I might just hold off on
Wind
finishing
Waker. Yeah.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, 'cause
the
the
way
Wind
I'm
Wa-
playing it.
The Wind Waker on...
'Cause I would much rather play it on an actual console.
Yeah, and the Wii U version made things a lot easier. Like, they made
Yeah.
the path to getting the Triforce like a half of the time. So, like, it's much
In
more
Wind Waker?
streamlined. Yeah, it's way more streamlined.
Cool.
Maybe wait. Just in
Maybe
case.
wait.
Maybe
Maybe wait. Maybe wait.
Here's another thing. I found out this was coming out this morning
Yeah.
before, like, the leaks started going around.
Yeah.
I heard the rumbles. I was like, oh, fuck. I don't want that to be the thing. So, like, even when the direct was going on and they were doing the Age of Calamity stuff, I was like, this presentation is going to end with Zelda, and it's not what you want it to be. But then, like, I deleted it because I was like, I put the hashtag on it. I don't want people to get their hopes up. I don't want them to know. But then, like, the leaks of Skyward Sword was going around. But then I was wrong. This wasn't what closed the show,
No.
like I anticipated. Something else showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Before we move on, any other Zelda stuff you think expect for us this year?
Expect for this year?
Yeah.
I think we'll get another trailer. I think we'll get an actual trailer for Breath of the Wild 3 or Breath of the Wild.
Oh, no way!
Yeah. Breath of the Wild 3, y'all. No, Breath of the Wild 2 actual trailer this summer at E3.
Do you have an idea of what do you think it's called?
Breath of the Not So Wild. No. I would just say it's called Breath of the Wild 2.
Tame Air.
I doubt it's called Breath of the Wild 2 because they've never done that
Right.
except one time. Zelda 2,
Sure.
Link's something.
The Adventures of Link.
The Adventures of Link. That's
Yeah.
what it was. It was called Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link.
Stupid.
It's the only time they numbered a game.
Also a bad game.
Also a very bad game.
Yeah.
Game is awful.
One of my least
I
favorite.
hate it. I hate that game so much. And every other game has been a titled game or a sequence title, not sequence title, but a parody title. So, like, you had Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. And you had, what was the other one? Because there was 2 Game Boy games. Right? Wasn't there 2?
I mean, Link's
Sunsoft?
Awakening.
Didn't Sunsoft make 2 franchises? They made the Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons.
Spirit Tracks and something else.
That's what it was. Yeah, Spirit Tracks and
There's another one.
but they go hand in hand.
Yeah. It's all the
So
Toon
they're
Link
kind of
series.
like Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, that kind of stuff. But there's never been a numbered Zelda
So
title
you
since.
don't think it's Breath of the Wild?
I don't think it's gonna be called Breath of the Wild 2.
Me either.
I think it'll get something else
I'm
entirely.
gonna throw out 2. One that I think is like, wow, that sounds cool. And another is like, well, because it's bullshit Nintendo, of course it's gonna be this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's the Whispering Caves because they're underground and shit. And it's Breath Whispers. Or it's gonna be like Rebirth of Calamity, something dumb to show it's a sequel and dude's back. You know?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sure.
Throwing those out there in case they're true.
Cool.
I want it on record.
I like it. Then again, most Zelda games aren't even sequels either. They're like totally different storylines, thousands of years after or before.
Or the sequels are hundreds of years later. Oh, also, I like this part of the Skyward Sword presentation. They're like, hey, you know how much you like Breath of the Wild? Well, you know who had like the stamina and the glider and the item collecting game first?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword did. So we promise if you like Breath of the Wild, you'll like Skyward Sword. Give us another chance, please. Please come back and play Skyward Sword. You're not getting me, Nintendo. Not again.
Not again.
It's not happening. You can tell me it's Breath of the Wild all you want. It's not going to happen. Okay. The last game.
The last game, which clearly states at the beginning, not actual gameplay footage.
Which makes a lot of sense. But it confused the fuck out of me.
As soon as it goes into the next thing?
Well, no. When it goes to the next thing, I know what it is right away when they show the character. But like all this, I'm like,
what is this?
It's like, this doesn't look like Pokemon.
Right?
And then, boom. Squid Kid.
But it doesn't look...
The hair's different because updated hair.
Well, no. I get that. But it doesn't look like it's running on a lot more powerful hardware.
Right.
But it is better than what the Switch can currently do. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So this might be the long-rumored Switch Pro.
That's what people... Not people, but some people had said. Specifically one person, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley?
Jeff Keighley tweeted, and I caught him. I caught him with this.
I like this little floppy fish thing.
Jeff Keighley tweeted out, it looked like Splatoon 3, which this is what Splatoon... when this was announced, I was like, is this more Splatoon 2? Are they already on the Splatoon 3? This is wild.
Yeah.
Jeff Keighley, he tweeted, he's like, it looked like Splatoon 3 was running at a higher, better resolution and frame rate. Really impressive. And then he deleted the tweet. I wouldn't have thought anything of it because he posed it as a question. He used a question mark in
Nintendo
there.
could have been like, take it down.
But he deleted the tweet. And then I screen capped it.
Oh, yeah?
And I tweeted it back to him. I was like, Jeff, we know you know. Go ahead, just tell us.
And look at this. This depth of field and focus is really good.
Yeah.
Like, really good.
So are we looking at a Switch Pro game?
It's very possible. Or a Switch 2.
Yeah, whatever they call it. Switch U.
God, don't do that. Don't make that mistake again,
Switch
Nintendo.
up.
But look at this. Look at the level of detail in this screenshot right here.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shit happening for a Switch.
This probably has to be like pre-alpha or alpha footage.
Yeah. Because, I mean, there are some muddy textures.
Yeah, when they zoom in on some stuff and you'll see
but, I mean, that's a lot for a Switch to do. Like, that's a lot for a regular Switch to do.
That's what I'm thinking. This might be running on next-gen Switch hardware.
New Switch hardware.
Even when they get... Because they'll get into gameplay here in a second, too.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's better. And I'm excited for more Splatoon. Because I love Splatoon 1. I love Splatoon 2. Didn't play enough as I needed to play way more.
Yeah. That is 60 frames per second.
Yeah, it looks crisp.
That's
looks
easily
good.
60 frames per second.
I think the last two games were also.
You think so?
Yeah. But not dock mode. Or undocked, I should say.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
is the crossbow new?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
believe
about that.
so,
I'm
yeah.
about that.
Unless they introduced it as... Because they had always add in guns and stuff later.
For like DLC?
Yeah. And then when I was done with Splatoon 2, I don't know if it changed.
That crab thing's cool too.
Don't know what that is. But Splatoon 3, hell yeah.
That's the showstopper.
That's the direct there.
Back into the ink.
With our last couple of
and
minutes.
That's a 2022 title.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's not 2021 like they said.
A 2021 title. That's the Nintendo Direct in a nutshell.
With our last couple of minutes, I want to talk about dumb gamers.
All right, dumb gamers. That's us. I think you're talking about different types of dumb gamers.
Yes. I want to say gamers are spoiled rotten.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think they're the most spoiled group of consumers?
No. With all the cancel culture going around right now on entertainment media, I would say...
I don't know if that's the same.
Entertainment media groups are probably a little bit more spoiled. Okay, let's back up a second.
Go ahead.
Define spoiled.
We live in an industry...
where we always get what we want?
Yes.
Is that where you're getting at?
Games come out every single week, so there is literally too many video games now.
I would say yes. Under that pretense, gamers are the most spoiled group of entertainment industry.
Right. So anytime there is any kind of event like this, they expect the world.
Oh yeah.
Right. And
100%.
even when they get new cool stuff,
They want what they want.
they have to find other people and shit on them for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
Now, obviously, we're not talking about us,
right.
because we are all things games. We'll shit on stuff for sure,
We just did this whole time.
because there's stuff that just deserves to be shit on.
And okay.
But we're not going to go out and cry because we didn't get. Oh my god, we didn't get Breath of the Wild 2, so we
Right.
got to crap on everything else. No, we crap on things because it deserves to be crapped on.
Where I'm coming from is, was there stuff I would like to have seen in this direct? Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
but it's not my call.
did I amp myself up to expect those things? No.
No.
Am I upset that like Breath of the Wild 2 wasn't there? No. Because
No.
I know games are hard to make and they take a long time to make.
And I know Nintendo's going to do it right.
But what I also don't agree with, and I think people need to be better of, and I don't think there's any way to fix it, I just think we just need to turn off social media forever, is when
Well, that just needs to happen.
You and
That'll
I-
save so many problems in this world.
you and I have different tastes in games.
Yeah,
And
a lot of the same. But
we throw shit at
That's
each other
the
in jest all the time. I play games that you hate, you play games that I hate, and I don't give. We give you shit to each other all the time as a fun joke.
Yeah.
As a jape, except
Yeah.
Mario 64. It's a bad game.
no, it's a great game.
Actually, I was thinking about the way here. I was like, what's the game that? Where's this joke? What's the game that 9 likes that I hate? And I had to think about. I was like, wait, I'm usually the one that likes all the bad games on the show,
Yeah.
so I have nothing. Because if I say Mario 64, universally everybody likes that game.
Universally, everybody likes that game but you.
Except me. But anyway, when the Skyward Sword news came out, people were like, hey, I like Skyward Sword. I'm happy for this. People were hunting those people down to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about how you're wrong, your opinion's wrong, fuck you for liking that thing,
Yeah.
you shouldn't like this thing, you're stupid, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, where did we...
Why would you do that?
Who are you? Get out of
Why
here.
be like that? Why try and ruin somebody else's excitement for something because you didn't get what you wanted?
Yeah, and your opinion is different of that thing, too. Like,
I mean, that's the whole problem with everybody, not just gamers, but everybody right now.
yeah.
Like, oh, our president didn't win, so we're going to shit all over you guys.
That is
Why?
a whole nother can of worms. I don't even know if that president likes Zelda.
But probably not.
He wasn't there.
Probably not. But you know, it happens in everything, right?
Yeah.
So like, new music.
Jared Leto's still a Joker. Fuck.
That's a you problem, not a me problem. Although I can't stand him either, so it's really a
I'll say
us
this:
problem.
more Joker isn't a problem until it's bad.
It's not going to be good. I want to see more Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Like, give me another movie with that in it. Give me a whole Batman movie in that universe.
Kind of. Well, I just want the Robert Pattinson Batman movie.
The Pattinson movie.
Oh my god,
That movie looks.
Can we watch
awesome.
that trailer too?
Can we just have that movie like now, please?
But yeah, I just wanted to point out that like gamers,
Oh, they're
you're gonna have different opinions. That you do not need to shit on other people for having opinions.
and it stems from, in my opinion, it all stems from the console fanboy,
That is a because when I remember
because that's where it all started, right?
yeah.
Like-
I saw the tweet for the direct, and I like to read the replies sometimes just to see what people are saying.
Oh, God.
And it's like
it's so
like
bad.
the top liked reply was like, I'm not gonna watch this. The Switch is garbage. PlayStation 5 is where it's at. God of War 2. And I'm like, clearly this isn't for you. Why
Right.
are you here?
Why even make a comment? Why waste your time?
People eat that shit up though, because there's people that will enable that person, which is
Right.
unfair. But like when a journalist is just like, oh cool, Skyward Sword HD is coming, another chance to play through Skyward Sword. Lit these people up for like, how dare you like Skyward Sword? How dare you like a video game that I don't like?
Right.
What are you talking about? You like this?
You're
And
wrong.
Here's the thing: I don't like Skyward Sword, but I'm also telling people that they shouldn't like Skyward Sword, and I'm not telling people like, here are reasons why you shouldn't like this game. I'm like,
If you like it, great.
yeah,
Have fun with
That's
it.
like I'm saying. Let people like stuff.
Like,
Let people
don't-
like stuff.
There's a difference between what you and I do and what actual assholes that are entitled, spoiled, dumb gamer babies
Dumb gamer babies
are doing in this world, and they're purposely trying to bring people down
for
to
liking
make
something.
to make themselves feel better about not getting what
Yeah.
they want.
My opinion needs to be validated, so I need to tell someone their
You and I do it
sucks.
just to bust each other's balls, right?
That's the entertainment of the show.
That's the entertainment of the show. That's the bread and butter behind what we do. It's not very good bread and butter.
I'm the bread.
I'm the butter. Sometimes I get spread.
I don't know exactly where I want to be in this conversation.
Speaking to that. No, anyway, so I've never understood why anybody would have the mentality to bring somebody else down for that reason.
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense to me.
Like one of the oldest sayings, and I don't want to be like old man, hear your virtues kind of person. Like, if you
Right.
have nothing nice to say,
Don't say anything at all.
Why? It's the anonymity of the internet, right?
Right.
Where it's
You
like,
can talk a big game and not have to defend yourself.
I got an anime character as my profile picture, and my real name's not my Twitter handle. I can say whatever the fuck I want with
Yeah.
no repercussions.
Yeah.
Why are people assholes?
But take you and I for example. You are way pro Xbox.
I'd say I'm a little less pro Xbox than I used to be. I play a lot of PlayStation these days.
That's true. But like fundamentally speaking, though,
I come from the Xbox.
You come from the Xbox background. I come from the PlayStation background. We're both right there in the PC middle ground right now.
Just fucking big dick slinging over here.
Just, like we are slowly boarding that PC elitist train. Like, hey, yeah, we got this now. We're not that bad.
You mean my Amazon machine?
Your Amazon machine. Actually, I've been playing more on my PC than I have anything lately.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But you're DC. I'm Marvel. Right? Like we are very polar opposites on entertainment medium. You like all sorts of different style music that I can't stand, and I like a bunch of music that you can't stand.
Well, what you listen to is not music.
That's your opinion, and you can have it. But what you listen to is garbage. So
what you listen to is like clown shoes mixed with a trash can lid, and you throw them down the stairs. And
don't talk about Mumford and Sons like
that's
that.
ska. Stupid ass genre. Figure it out.
Ska. Oh Jesus. But your music's not even real music either. It's somebody had to take two songs and put them together to get a different song out of it.
The difference here is I recognize I listen to garbage. Like, I know I'm listening to shit. It's not good music. I know most of the music I listen to sucks and it's bad. But I don't have to go out to someone else who's listening to music that
I know that.
Go ahead.
Sorry, not to
I was say like
interrupt you, but
the same thing applies. Like, I don't like Bon Jovi, but if someone's like, I like Bon Jovi, I'm not gonna be like, well, fuck you. This is why Bon Jovi's bad.
I like maybe two Bon Jovi songs, but I know a lot of people that are like huge Bon Jovi fans, and they have like Bon Jovi tattoos and T-shirts and all this other shit. I'm like, cool for you. I'm
not gonna get in their face about it, but I'm gonna question their character from afar.
Now you start bad mouthing Steel Panther, we're gonna have some problems.
I like Steel Panther.
Not you, but like just people in general.
Yeah, people.
Don't bash my Steel Panther. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. And I don't care. You don't like my music, that's fine. That's on you. I don't care if you like the things that I like, and I don't care what you like. That's you. That's it.
But don't start the witch hunt to be like,
don't witch hunt.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Like,
tagline on the show, don't be a dick.
Games are supposed to bring people together, not split them apart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are supposed to be like the most unified group of individuals, and we're slowly turning into the most diverse, segregated group of individuals because you play on PC, you play on Xbox, you play on Switch. Why the fuck are you playing on GameCube?
If that damn Sega would never brought Sonic around,
I know,
we'd been fine. We would never have these damn console wars.
If PlayStation, if Sony, or if Nintendo would have just given PlayStation or Sony the go-ahead to make that disc-based adaptation, we wouldn't have console wars.
Speaking of, there is that Nintendo documentary coming out March 1st.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
The trailer came out for it yesterday.
That looks so good.
More trailer talk.
Anyway.
Mr. the show, don't be a dick.
Yeah, just don't be a dick. Treat everybody with respect. I mean, you're allowed to have different opinions and like different shit. Just don't be a dick. Can we get that on a shirt? Don't be a dick. Yeah,
the front would say, don't be a dick.
And get a picture of Dick Cheney.
Well, I was going to say on the back of the shirt, Skyward Sword sucks.
That's what yours says.
Yeah.
Mine says Mario 64 is a great game.
I can't sell trash. I refuse.
This is great. This is great. All right. Anything else, Gage?
No, let's play a game.
Before we start playing some Mortals Phoenix Rising.
If anyone's hanging out, we're playing a game, playing Immortals Phoenix Rising. If not, no problem. Podcast people, you know where we are. Live shows, twitch.tv/birdcage_gaming. Podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, everywhere else. Whatever your third-party app is that is giving you questionable adware. Thanks for listening, and it's game time.
Say goodnight to the kids, Gage.
Good night, kids.